All right, Hus, let's look at where we're at, where we started from. All right, first thing is our stance. Okay, we're in our stance. Not a bad place. All right, now Jeter keeps his hands a little higher than you do, but he's got a back elbow. I kind of like where your hands are. For you, I want you to think about, I want your hands to stay right over your back shoulder. Okay, I want you to stay, I'd like for your hands to be right in this area right there. So I want them a little higher and a little closer to your shoulder, and that way you'll see in the next frame or two what I'm talking about. Okay? So we go negative movement. Now notice as soon as you do your first negative movement, see how much space there is between your shoulder and your hands, here to here. Okay. Now look at his. Are they still right on his back shoulder? Absolutely. He's not getting what we call separation between the back hands and shoulder, because this makes me really long. Now look at our front elbow when this happens. Okay, how it's kind of bent. I want to try to keep it as bent as possible, so that's not too bad, but I would rather you keep it right by your back shoulder when we load, okay? Then from here we go to heel plant. Now heel plant, look at your now look at your arms and look at your hands. See how now this arm's almost straight? And now look at where our hands are. They're way down here below our shoulder. Right there's your shoulder line. See, your hands are below your shoulder? Now look at his. Now his hands are back, but are they below his shoulder line? No, he's not dropping his hands where you're dropping your hands. Now, notice this front shoulder. Where is it already now pointing? Where is that shoulder pointing? Up. All right, pointing up. Now, I left that line there because I want you to see going forward how if our shoulder starts going up, how the next movement, it's going to continue to go up. See how now it's pointing up? Now, look at your hands. Okay? Now, when I look at my hands, how your hands are here, and here's the back side of your body. You think you're what we call dragging your hands. So your hands are way behind you, you're dragging. Now look at his hands, how they're still right off his back shoulder. Okay? He's not dragging his hands. Then we get to the next one, we get to contact. Now this is very important. See how his hands are inside the baseball? Okay? And how your hands, because your hands were so far back here, you were dragging a bat through the zone, you have no choice but to hit around the baseball. Okay? We got a firm front side, that's a good thing, and our chest is on the ball. Both those are really good things. See how you got a straight line from your chest to the ball? Firm front side like that, that's good. See how he's got a firm front side, that's good. Now, I'd like to see our back hip going, but right now I'm not so worried about that. I'm worried about our upper half, okay? From here up in your swing is what we really got to work on. Keeping our hands inside the ball, and when we get to contact, I'd like to see our shoulders, right now they're here. I'd like to see them a little more level at contact. So to do that means we have to stand up and really use our hands. So for you, I really want you to concentrate on using your hands. Okay? Do you understand what I'm asking you to do?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you tell me what I'm asking you to do.
You're asking me one of the things is keep my hands inside.
Yep, keep your hands inside. And the other thing is when we load stride, do I want my hands really far behind my back shoulder? No, I want to keep them as close to that back shoulder through my swing as I can. And that's one of the things, the reason why you're dragging the bat is because you're dragging your hands through the zone. Is that pretty cool?
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. We just recorded all that.